Hi guys, DCE Paige here. So excited that you're joining us again for yet another bedtime story. It's been a little bit, but you know what? Tonight we are making up for it with 2 bedtime stories and both Christmas themed. I love this time of year. The lights, people are starting to get excited for Christmas, the gifting, the getting of gifts. Well, you know what? Let's see what our books have to say tonight. And let's just jump right in. So our first book is Come and See A Christmas Story by Mayper and illustrated by Stacey Schuett. Come and see. In the hills was sudden music. Come and see, come and see. The sheep and shepherd herds. In winter night, a morning light, come down the rocky red road and see, in the cold, a new bloom rose. What do you think they're gonna find? In our sleeping town, the shepherds knock. Come see, come out and see. Doors open slow, then wide. Mother, father, come see. Come where? See what? Come see the world made new. The same old world, but new. Reminds me of Christmas Day when you go to wake up your parents so that way you can go and open presents, right? Well, let's see what they're excited about. We run to the innkeeper's stable. Come see. Come here and see. The shepherds lead the way. If roof's a tender family, a new baby in the hay. Who do you think that baby is? The mother is resting on the straw against the donkey's side. Come see, come in and see. The oxen stamp their hooves and breathe to keep the baby warm. We children lift our lamps to see, the townsfolk crowd behind. Who are they trying to see? Who is it? See there in the manger? Look how the cattle guard him. We watch the newborn baby swaddle in the hay. I think you and I both know that baby, huh? That baby is baby Jesus. The shepherds lay down skins of milk. The innkeepers bring out bread and wine. It's time for joy and feasting. But shh, he's fast asleep now. Come out and let them sleep now. In the chill air, we eat and drink our fill, glad at this midnight chance. Then, what do you think's gonna happen then? Slowly in the starlight, come down, come now and dance. They seem pretty excited, huh? I'd be pretty excited if I was there too. Shepherds, strangers, travelers, and townfolks, quietly in the starlight, come dance, take hands and dance. We all begin to dance. A little happy dance, huh? You guys have a little happy dance? Around the sleeping baby, we all gather together and dance. The end. So that was our first book, and now we'll do one more. This one is titled The Christmas Baby by Marion, Bauer, and illustrated by Richard Crowley. Alrighty, are you ready? The Christmas Baby. Long, long ago, in a faraway country, in a tiny town, a man knocked on a door. Have you heard? He called. A baby is coming. No room here, the innkeeper said, and he shut the door. All right. Who do you think the man is? I don't know. The man knocked again and again and again. Have you heard? He cried. A baby is coming. No room here, no room here, the innkeepers each replied, and they shut their doors one after another. The man stood as still as a stone, a hand on the neck of the donkey that carried his wife into this land of strangers. Have you heard? He whispered to the donkey. A baby is coming this very night. The donkey twinkled her ears, nodded her head, and led her master to a stable filled with beasts and with fragrant hay. Have you heard? The man answered the beast. We have heard, they answered. We have been waiting. Come in. When the baby was born, the beast shouted with joy. Have you heard? They whinnied and buried and mowed and barked and bleated. He is come. They seem pretty excited. I would be too. Angels sang too in their satin voice, and the stars joined in as well. Have you heard? Have you heard? He is here. Shepherds heard. They left their flocks in the field and searched out to the stables so they could admire the baby. The kings heard, and they left their kingdoms and journeyed far, far away to bring gifts to the baby. Mary and Joseph received them all, beasts and shepherds and angels and kings. Give thanks with us, they said to each other. God has given us a baby. And the baby, the dear baby, lay in his bed of fragrant hay and smiled at the world with God's own smile. Now every time a baby is born, stars and angels sing in their satin voices. Have you heard? Have you heard? Mommies and daddies and grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles and cousins and friends travel far and far bringing gifts. Have you heard? They say to one another, a baby. Our baby is here. And you, when that dear little baby was born, do you know what they did? Yes, of course, you smiled back at us all with God's own smile. Boys and girls, you and I both know who this baby is they're talking about, both in our last book, our Come and See, and in this book, right? You and I both know that this baby is our very own Jesus Christ, who loves you guys so, so much. And you know what? Even though it's a fun story, we know that animals don't talk, but you know what? I bet they were excited for Mary and Joseph to have this baby, and I bet they were excited that the Savior was born in their stables. And who are these? We know these three are the three wise men, right? We know they weren't there necessarily when Jesus was born, but that they came a little bit later, but they were just as excited then to meet him than when the same time he was born. You know, boys and girls, I really enjoy these Christmas stories because not only are we encouraged to come and see, not only with our own eyes, but to also invite our friends and family to come and see what God is doing in our everyday lives, and not just on Christmas, but you know, to be part of our lives. But then I also love our Come and See the Christmas Baby, that it talks about you and I are so special, that God made you and I so different from each other, that he is so excited, and everyone is so excited, not only when a baby is born, but when that baby grows up knowing who Jesus is. So thanks so much for joining us, and we are so excited. We hope to either see you here Christmas Eve or Christmas Day for our services, or we hope to see you online as well. Hopefully after the new year too, we'll start doing a bedtime story every other week or so. So hope you guys are staying safe, stay warm, and Merry Christmas from us here at St. Paul's to you and your family, and Happy New Year.